Let's draw it again. So we have Arich Anpin of Atzilut. Here is Atik of Atzilut. Arich Anpin of Atzilut.
Keter Hochma, Bina shilo.
This is Keter Hochma and Bina. It's Bina, like long like that, and Zon. This is really everything.
Keter Hochma, Arich Anpin.
Keter Hochma Arich Anpin.
Atzilut kladit. Gar. Zat.
Bina, Atzilut, Gar, and Zat, and Zon.
Al Gar de Bina mitlabshim. Abba v'ima de Atzilut.
Abba v'ima of Atzilut clothe on Gar of Bina. On Zat of Bina is Yeshut, and below it Zon.
Abba v'ima v'Yeshut. In Abba v'ima ze Gar.
Abba v'ima is Gar of Bina of Atzilut, and Yeshut is Zat of Bina of Atzilut. Yes? Bina that comes out of the Rosh of Arich Anpin. It was here and it came out of Rosh. Feels no decrease in its degree because it's all Hassidim. All Chesed. So Abba v'ima are here in Hassidim. They do not require Hochma, and Yeshut needs Hochma because it's Zat of Bina, the seven lower Sfirot. And Zon, of course, needs Hochma.
And
here below we drew it before. We have the worlds of Bria, Yetzira, Asiya, and the broken Kelim. Atik, Dadei Be'ema, illuminate them from Atik. And then the broken Kelim awaken. And if they are assembled together, come to Malchut of Atzilut. And Malchut of Atzilut starts to bestow to Zon, Zon to Yeshut, Yeshut to Abba v'ima, and Abba v'ima to Rosh of Arich Anpin, and from Rosh of Arich Anpin there comes back all the way down to the Malchut. Okay? Let's read it again. 43. This Bina that came out of the Rosh of Arich Anpin was divided into two Bchinot, Gar and Zat, two aspects. Gar meaning perfection, wholeness. Usually we say Gar is light of Hochma and Zat is light of Hassidim, but not always. As Rabash says, this is shorthand. We use many words depending on the context and the different definitions. They use different definitions according to the context. Listen to his tapes, and that's how he talks. And why did it divide itself? Because the flaw of the absence of Hochma that was made in it by its exit from Rosh of Arichanpin does not affect Gar of Bina whatsoever, since they are always in the state of delighted in mercy. Since Bina craves only the light of Hassidim and not the light of Hochma. This is from 4 phases of direct light. It's nature. And even when it was at the Rosh of Arichanpin, where it's full of Hochma, its Gar did not receive Hochma, but only Hassidim. It would reject the Hochma. So either it's in the Rosh of Arichanpin or below the Rosh of Arichanpin, it doesn't matter to it one bit. Because whatever is in the Rosh has nothing to do with it. It can be anywhere, free. This is the quality of Eretz Israel, land of Israel, free country. Yesharkel, aimed at the Creator, then is free because he's delighted in mercy. He doesn't want to be anything. Everything else is for the Creator. And this extends to it from Bina of Or Yashar, whose essence is Hassidim without Chochma. And for this reason, God the Bina are not flawed in any way by their exit from the Rosh of Arichanpin, and they are considered completely perfect and whole, as if they are still inside the Rosh of Arichanpin. Whether they came out or not makes no difference for Abba Ve'ima, or Bina. Hence, Gar of Bina, that came out of Arichanpin, was separated into a degree in and of itself, where it's all perfect. It needs nothing but light of Hassidim. And you can receive that light anywhere you want. There is no restriction on it whatsoever. And the upper Abba Ve'ima, clothing from Peh, the Arichanpin, downwards. I'm writing here, Peh, Chazeh, and Tabur of Arichanpin. So from Peh, from Peh to Chazeh, Abba Ve'ima, the upper Abba Ve'ima, and from Chazeh to Tabur, Yeshut, Zat of Bina. So Abba Ve'ima that clothed from the Peh downwards of Arichanpin are considered Gar, perfection, wholeness. This is very important. It's really wholeness, perfection. Although they are below the Rosh of Arichanpin, because we always talk of the Kelim. I can be in perfection, in wholeness, even if I'm in the very first degree of the ladder. If I'm in Hassidim, from one end to the other of the world, I don't care. Hassidim, this light that works in me, that fills my kelim, makes me equal to the highest. I'm in perfection, wholeness. That's why all the kelim in all the places that belong to Gar of Bina belong to perfection. And we should also learn our lesson from here. If I feel bad, it means I'm lacking perfection, which can only be in Hassidim. Niv, write it. This is it's worthwhile to think of that. But the lower 7 Sfirot of Bina, that are not from the essence of the Bina, but rather from the Hitkalelut, intermingling of Zon and Bina. Why? Because from the 4 phases of direct light, Zat, the Bina thought, what can I give back to the Creator? And I have a desire to bestow, but what can I give? I need to receive from Him. So I will receive like Bina Aleph, the first phase. The Creator created it as receiving. But it's receiving because that's how He made it. I will receive because I want to receive, in order to give Him pleasure. Meaning I'm going to do it on purpose, just like Bina Aleph, just like the first phase, but with my intention, my decision, and also counter my nature. I want nothing. So that's counter, that's going against my nature. So it takes the coarseness of Bina Aleph and begins to fill it and that coarseness, and that's called Zaranpin. So it's not of the essence of Bina, but from the intermingling of Zaranpin and Bina, Itkallalut. So Bina this is the plan of how to make Zaranpin. That's why it's included of the deficiency of Zaranpin. And the main essence of Zaranpin is the illumination of Hochma in Hassidim. The main light is Hassidim, and there's an addition of Hochma. The Hassidim are there from the Bina. Great Hassidim. And the addition of Hochma, according to the Aviyut, the Aviyut Aleph, the first level of Aviyut, that it draws from the Kli of Hochma. It wants to receive like in Hochma, because the Creator made an example of that Kli. He created it, the will to receive, in Bina Aleph, and he filled it with the light of Hochma. So beautiful. Now I understand, Bina says, I understand what he wants. I will do the same. Although I want nothing for myself, but in order to give him pleasure, I do it. So it draws the will to receive in Bina Aleph, and it makes out of him, it gives birth to him, it makes him as a result of her, its offspring, which is called Zaranpin. Hence they need the illumination of Hochma, those kelim of Zaranpin, and also that of Bina, in order to give to Zon. And since they are not worthy of receiving Hochma for Zon upon their exit from Rosh Derech Anpin, below the Peh of Arich Anpin, there is no light of Hochma. Only here, the light of Hochma. Here, the yellow background. You see it? The Rosh of Arich Anpin. Only there is there light of Hochma. Let me write it. Hochma. Only there. And here below, see, I drew before Hassidim. And since they are not worthy of receiving Hochma for Zon upon their exit from Rosh Derech Anpin, and they are considered flawed because they do not have Hochma, they desire it, but they don't have it. That's why they're called flawed. For this reason, they were separated from the complete God, the Bina, the imperfection. They don't want Hochma, although they don't have it, they don't want it, and became a separate degree in itself, that of Bina, from which the Parzuf of Yeshut, the Atzilut, was created. See here, this is perfection, wholeness, and here is imperfection. Imperfection. Because there is no light of Hochma here. The clothed from Chazeh, the Arich Anpin, downwards, until Tabur, which is like considered Vak without a Rosh, until Bina returns to Rosh the Arich Anpin, and when it does return back to the Rosh of Arich Anpin, that Bina that came out of the Rosh of Arich Anpin, see this Bina, yeah? And it returns to the Rosh of Arich Anpin and has perfection, receives the Chochma inside Hassidim, and attains Gar, Shlemut, perfection. Clear? We chewed it already. Okay?